Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to Eau Claire, Wisconsin, as we get you set for boys non-conference basketball here tonight on Zaleski Sports. My name is Jason Zaleski. We will have Gabby Anderson join us on the broadcast team here in just a little bit. She's right now courtside finishing up some all-access footage for Memorial. We'll tell you about that all throughout today's broadcast. But for tonight, it is the visiting DC Everest Evergreens in the home Eau Claire Memorial Old Abe's, both coming in at 1-1 on this very young basketball season here in 2022-2023. They both played in Oshkosh on Friday and Saturday at the Oshkosh North Traveling Classic or Ambassador Classic, something like that. So everybody got a chance to see everybody. Scouting was aplenty over the course of Friday and Saturday's games. They went down like this. First for Eau Claire Memorial, they dropped their Friday game to Oshkosh North. That was a nightcap on Friday. Final score, Oshkosh North 87, Eau Claire Memorial 71. And then on Saturday, the Abes took down Kingdom Prep, the Wolfpack, 87-45. So that's what we learned about Memorial through those two games. They are 1-1 on the season. DC Everest the same. They started out on Friday night with the Old Abes watching the Evergreens play Kingdom Prep, and it was DC Everest 66, Wolfpack 55. That's a game you saw live on Zaleski Sports on Friday night. And then on Saturday, a thriller that Oshkosh North came out on the winning end of, 76-74 over the Greens. So, again, both teams in attendance, both teams watching each other, and a great scouting opportunity, and just a great opportunity to get around and play basketball and finish off the Thanksgiving weekend last weekend. So through two games, make what you will of two games of basketball, but there are statistics. They did score points. We do have those types of things to talk about. So we'll first start with DC Everest and Mr. Basketball candidate, senior 6'6", senior Marcus Hall, averaging 32 points a game, had 31 against Kingdom Prep, 33 against Oshkosh North. Again, that was in a losing effort. So Hall comes in averaging 32 points per game on this very young season. Cohen Preby, 17.5 points per game for the 6-foot sophomore, wears number 21. Hall, 13. And Connor McFarland, 5'11" senior, averaging 8 points per game. Again, through the two games at the Oshkosh North Ambassador Classic Friday and Saturday. Same thing for Eau Claire Memorial. As I just got done explaining, they played also the same two opponents on Friday and Saturday, and it goes like this, scoring average-wise anyway. Cooper Jesperson, a fantastic sophomore, a 6'2" guard, wears number 4, averaging 19 points per game. And right behind him is senior guard, 5'10", Peter Albert, averaging 18.5 points per game. So Jesperson scored 2 more points than Peter did over the weekend. And Mason Stoik, 6'4" guard, senior, wears number 24, averaging 15 points per game on the season. As I look down on the floor, warm-ups are done, and we will have national anthem and starting lineups right after this on Zaleski Sports.
At Nicolet Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolet Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolet Bank, real people, real conversations. At Nicolet Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes, it's a little harder to tell what better looks like. And you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
All right, today's broadcast brought to you in part by Security Health Plan. Security Health Plan, promises kept, plain and simple. You'll see the logo of Security Health Plan on the scoreboard here all night long, and there's a very good reason for that occurrence here today. And again, we'll talk to you about our Zaleski Sports Security Health Plan All Access with Eau Claire Memorial Basketball, our weekly series that will kick off on Monday. And again, we'll tell you about that during today's broadcast as we get starters for the Evergreens. And it's 5'11" senior, number 2, Connor McFarland. Number 3, 6'2" junior, Colin Ebersold. Number 13 is Mr. Basketball candidate, 6'6" senior, Marcus Hall. Number 21, Cohen Preby. And number 25, Casey Studeman. As you hear the starting lineups being announced by our PA announcer down below. And for the Old Abes, it goes like this. 5'10" senior Peter Albert wears number 1. Number 2 is a 5'11" sophomore Julius Clark. Cooper Jesperson, averaging 19 points a game, a 6'2" sophomore, wears number 4. Mason Stoik, 15 points per game, a 6'4" senior, wears number 24, and a 6'8" senior Connor Welsh wears number 33. And we will be off and running here momentarily. Again, Jason Zaleski here. You're watching high school sports on Zaleski Sports Night. This one of 9 live games on the network tonight. So find yourself another device and let's get it rocking. So a little bit of a struggle there for Ebersold, but finally able to find the handle. And the Evergreens will start first. Entry pass to Hall denied and going to be picked up by Albert. So Albert, nice play defensively for these Abes. And here's Clark now. Welsh will hand off to Jesperson. Abe's patient. Albert launching a 3 off the front of the rim and then hit the top of the backboard and out of bounds. So ball will belong to the Greens. And it'll be Preby to bring it up for the Greens. No score here, 40 seconds in. Both teams with an opportunity with the ball. This is McFarland now back up top, swung around in the corner to Ebersold. Entry pass to Hall. Hall, one bounce, and he's going to be fouled by number 24, Mason Stoik. So Stoik picks up his first of the game, first foul of any kind for either side. As we look for our first points of the evening. McFarland to inbound. Into Ebersold. Now back to McFarland. Corner Ebersold. Hall stays weak side. Here's Preby. Eau Claire Memorial coached by Chad Breesky. And DC Everest coached by Oliver Drake. And a whistle, we're going to go the other way with it. Coach Drake tells his guys with palms facing down, pushing the air down, saying, let's slow down. Come on, guys, take it easy. Something like that. Albert launches a long 3 and hit it. So Peter Alberts breaks the ice here in this one. And we are now underway, minute and a half in. But Albert, quick trigger on that 3. McFarland takes a look around. Preby flashed on the wing. Now instead it's Studeman. Studeman will rise from there and hit. So Casey Studeman a long 3. Teams trade 3s here in the early going. Thanks everybody for watching wherever you may be. Maybe enduring some snow, and we're here for you. Took off from central Wisconsin at about 3:30. Usually takes me an hour and a half to get here. Today it took me an hour and 36 minutes. So the extra 6 minutes of driving through some snow-covered roads, but it's Wisconsin after all. As much as I hate it, this is how it is. In it comes to Stoik. Stoik works off a screen from Welsh. Welsh did roll. Now gets the entry pass, and it's defended by Studeman, but they may have number 25 in green on the foul call. And it is, and he doesn't like it. Ag Country Farm Services is a farmer-owned co-op offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services. From loans and leases to crop insurance, tax, records, they have you covered. Contact Ag Country, Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford. And the A's will give the foul right back. And that's on Mason Stoik, his second now. Stays on the floor with those 2 fouls, just 2:20 into the game. And Stoik averaging 15 points per game. See if that develops into any kind of a story here in this first half. Ebersold took a look. Now ball worked to Owen Soul in the game, 23. Soul in as Studeman takes a seat. And a foul on the drive by Soul. So the third team foul for the Abes, and the first on Connor Welsh. And as I say that, Elliot Height will step to the scores table. Out comes Stoik in the 2 fouls. So Coach Brieske does make the change, just maybe a minute or so later than some might have thought. Hall calls for it inside, and off his hands and out of bounds. Nobody knows potatoes in Wisconsin quite like Heartland Farms. With roots in Amherst and now based in Hancock, this 5th-generation potato and vegetable farm produces many varieties of chipping potatoes, currently farming 27,000 irrigated acres and growing. Learn more about the best in the potato business at heartland.farm. That's heartland.farm. And Welch gets in the scorebook. And then a travel lost, or Soul may have just been in his mind a half a step of where his body was. So River Falls celebrity Pete Johnson checks in, checking out the Big Rivers Big Rivers opponent, right? So non-conference game. I was going to say Big Rivers Clash, but it's not what this is. But Jesperson off the front of the rim. That'll be a handle. That'll be hard to handle for the Evergreens and probably most of the Big Rivers Conference. And nice cut to the rim and the basket for McFarland. Coming back the other way, I get a Sale, sorry. Owen Sale, I got it now. You know, and I've heard that now that you, thank you, Mike, for the pronunciation guide. You know, there used to be a thing, too. Teams would give pronunciation guides. I haven't seen that in about 20-some years. So, used to be a thing a long time ago, but then these things don't happen. So, word to the wise, give your media outlets a pronunciation guide. There's a summer baseball team in the Portage County area that still does it, and we appreciate that. So, number 23, 23 Owen Sale with the ball now. And Sale into Welsh, and what? Foul is going to go on Welsh. I never saw a, there we go, now we got the call. So second foul on Connor Welsh. So Stoik with 2 on the bench, Welsh now with 2. And a shooting variety here will put Sale to the free throw line. And hits on the first. Crystal Finishing Systems is a family-owned business now hiring for both their Weston and Mosney locations, with openings in manufacturing, fabrication, management, customer service, and so much more. Join the Crystal Finishing team. Learn more at crystalfinishing.com. Sale buries the pair. He's got 2. McFarland leads with 5, and it's a 2-point Everest lead. Hall will bring it up. And Hall spins on Albert. At least Albert maybe spun out of his shoes, the better way to say it. No problem for the Abes. Back down the floor they come. Wesley Mboga in the game, and a 3 for Jesper, or 2. Yep. I'm going to say foot on the line for Jesperson. Now, as I was saying earlier, Jesperson's going to be a handle all season long for whoever the other team is. 6'2" sophomore. Again, came out of that Oshkosh event averaging 19 points a game. Here's Hall. Kick out. Sale, 3. Got it! Owen Sale buries a 3. Greens by 3. Here's Stoik with the 2 fouls back in the game. He's watched over by Ebersold. Ball worked around. Jesperson cut off, keeps his dribble alive. Now gets a screen. Jesperson in the lane and last off of Jesperson. So he got the ball raked as he came through. No foul. Clean play. Ball to the Greens. Yeah, Mike. Don't worry about the pronunciation, guy. By the way, Chris Conley fans, rejoice. Chris will be with you for the rest of the season. Guess I just stole his thunder on Friday and today. But things going on. I was mentioning the All Access show here at Eau Claire Memorial, ready to launch on Monday. Filming already underway. Those in Central Wisconsin enjoyed Columbus Catholic All Access, sponsored by Security Health Plan a year ago, as Sale buries another 3. Give you an inside look at practice. We're in the locker room, pregame, halftime, postgame, other special features during the season, game footage, and we wrap that all up into a neat, tidy show every Monday for you. And this year it's Eau Claire Memorial boys and girls basketball right here on Zaleski Sports. Hall able to find the ball in the corner. Now the baseline drive. Took a sharp angle on it, got caught under the backboard. Here's Stoik with it now. Stoik. Kick it back out to Jesperson. Albert off his heel will keep it in. Lost his dribble. Over it goes to Mboga. And timeout on the floor. Coach Brisky and the Abes are going to call a timeout. We will do the same. Everest 13, Memorial 7 on Zaleski Sports.
At Express Employment Professionals, we place people from all walks of life in all kinds of jobs.
Hi, welcome to Express. Please sign in and have a seat.
Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks.
I'm Jamie Schley. As your American Family Insurance agent, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing is wrong. Give me a call or stop by our new office location and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
Back here live in Eau Claire, a promo there for Eau Claire Memorial All Access. Got some big things planned for Abe's basketball this year. Again, that's a weekly show airing every Monday. Everest fans, you probably get this because you had Hard Knocks that aired every Monday during the football season. Very similar. This is our basketball version. And this year, Eau Claire Memorial All Access, sponsored by Security Health Plan. Promises kept plain and simple. Drive by Clark, kick out. And in the lane, jump stop for Mestelli. And Ben not able to get that one to go through. Mestel or Mestelli? Those of you watching online, make sure to chat with me down below and let me know. That one blocked by Mestel. We're going to go with Mestel. It's probably wrong. Stoik, 3, Timber. So Mason Stoik lights it up for the first time here today. Here's Hall with it. Hall, scoreless here through the first 8 minutes of action. Again, comes in averaging 32 points per game, does our Mr. Basketball candidate for 2023, Marcus Hall. Hall on the post, low block now, calls for it. gets it. Cross-court pass. Ball worked around. Here's Sale. He's been hot. That one just off the front of the rim. Offensive chance for Ebersold, but he'll be the last to touch out of bounds. Mestel, I got it right, Mandy? I can't believe that. Usually on the 50-50s, I get, it's a coin toss. I call heads. It's always tails. So Mestel, thank you. All right. Here's Mboga. Out now to Jesperson. Hall out on him. Long three from Stoik. Got another one. So Stoik with a pair of threes. Coach Drake wants to talk it over. Back for more high school basketball right after this on Zaleski Sports.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
When the last thing you need to happen does. One of our 16 mobile service trucks from Sherrill Tire and Service Center can keep you rolling and growing. Sherrill Tire and Service Center, your locally owned farm tire specialist.
Sherrill Tire and Service, keep growing and rolling with us.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
So after a pair of threes from Mason Stoik, Coach Oliver Drake and the Greens talk it over. Halfway through the first half, we'll call it now the second quarter. Here's McFarland. Ebersold looked for Sale cutting, and Sale got bumped. And this is going to go on Clark, I believe. And it'll be team foul number 5, each with 4. This will be team foul number 5 now. And it is Clark's first. Yeah, Sale was cutting. Clark bumped him off his path. Looked for Hall. Instead, it comes into Preby. Here's Sale again. He's got 8 points. Couple of threes, couple of free throws. Here goes Hall to work. Hall skips it. Preby open for 3 just off the front of the rim. Rebound brought down by Mason Stoik. Thank you, Mandy, for watching. And 360 Bop. And Sebas Drake, whatever in the world those things mean. Here's Hall with the rebound. And a whistle on the floor. They're going to bring a couple guys together here. I don't know if the talking on the floor perhaps has caught the attention of our officials, but that Mason Stoik was told to bring it down one notch. Check out Stewart Optical at Union Station for all your eye care and eyewear needs. Open 5 days a week with amazing monthly specials and instant savings on contact lenses. Most insurance plans accepted. Schedule your exam now at Stewart Optical in Wausau. Preby with Mestel looking over him. Here goes Hall now. Hall into the lane and one. Marcus Hall. Hall goes to work. Eruption of cheers from the students here to our left. That was a big-time play. That's why he's our Mr. Basketball for 2023. And hopefully the folks that also vote will vote for Marcus Hall when it comes time. A lot of work to do. Game 3. Still. It's a smooth operator is Hall. Free throw, though, missed. So Everest with a 2-point lead. A fairly tight first half. Jesperson, that shot blocked by Hall. Here goes Albert from deep. No. And a rebound brought down by Sale. Coach Drake says secure the rebound. Did get that one knocked away. Quickly now, Ebersold 3. That one rattles in and out. Rebound, Mestel. Albert left alone. Launches again and misses. And a rebound underneath by Clark. That one off. And we're going to have a foul. This is going to be a couple of free throws coming up for Ben Mestel. Sale with the foul. As I said earlier, one of 9 contests live on Zaleski Sports. Appleton East at Marshfield, Greenwood at Stratford, Fox Valley Lutheran at Wapaka, Wild Rose at Amherst, Neelsville at Columbus Catholic, WIAA Fremont at Pacelli, Auburndale at Marathon, Northland Pines at Pacelli. That's a hockey at last Pacelli. So 9 to choose from. Choose well. So Mistel hits the first and the second. A couple of nice-looking free throws there from Ben Mistel. Featured on our Eau Claire Memorial All Access intro. And those things have a way of sticking. Once you get on that, you kind of just stay on the whole time. But thanks to Ben for staying after practice with us last night to be part of that intro sequence. I'll play that again coming out of the next commercial break. Again, all season long, Eau Claire Memorial, boys and girls, all access right here on Zaleski Sports. Weekly shows on Monday. Halls 3 is long. Jesperson across to Clark. Quickly now to Albert. Albert with Hall on him. Now Preby comes. Clark, nice ball fake. Good defense by Ebersold. Long 3 from Jesperson off back iron. Preby with the rebound. Ball in the corner for Preby. Looked at Hall. Now ball worked and swung, and McFarland with steps. Get crazy low pricing on toys on Fleet Farm. Going on right now. Save up to 50% on all toys, including top toy brands like Barbie, Melissa and Doug, Lego, Nerf. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm. Jesperson walks it up slowly. Now Stoik. Couple of three-pointers for Mason here in the first half. Albert, an early three-pointer, has not registered a point since. Hall deflects. Works on Welsh. Ball tipped. Jesperson will pick it up. In the lane. Kick out. Albert. Corner. 3. No. Too strong. And Preby will pick up the loose change. 15 all. 6.5 left to play. And that'll be a push by Ebersol. That'll be team foul number 5 on Everest. Colin Ebersold picks up his first. So teams have went cold shooting here the last 6 minutes or so. A couple of free throws, might have been a made field goal mixed in there over the last 5-6 minutes of gameplay, but not much else. Here's Jesperson, loses the ball in the lane. They're going to say last off of Ebersold. Out of bounds. It'll stay with the Abes. Back in will come Owen Sale. Sale in. Ebersold will take a seat. Jesperson looks. Albert off of a couple of screens. Nothing doing there. In it comes to Stoik. Clark off the bounce. Now Jesperson, baseline drive, gives it right back to Clark. May have had an open look at the rim. Here's Stoik now, floating in the lane and hits. 2-point lead for the Abes. Here's Hall. Size mismatch over Albert, but Albert, nice defense in the lane. Long 3 from McFarland, no. And last off of Hall. It'll go the way of Memorial. And timeout on the floor. It's a 30-second timeout. Back for more basketball right after this on Zaleski Sports.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
Again, Eau Claire Memorial All Access Boys and Girls Basketball. First show launches Monday, weekly shows all season long. Your business's go-to for both public and private warehousing and product delivery is Purple Mountain Solutions. Whether it's your shipping, you know you can depend on Purple Mountain Solutions to get it there safely and efficiently. Whatever it is you're shipping, Purple Mountain Solutions. 5.5 to play, 2-point Memorial lead. And it's been just not a good shooting night for either side. Jesperson for 3, got it. So as I say it, Cooper Jesperson with his second field goal of the night. Now a 5-point Memorial lead. Hall now on the wing. Looks for a cutter, doesn't find one. Now Sale. Up top now Studeman. Here's McFarland. Looked inside the Hall. It was help defense coming from Connor Welsh from the interior that prevented that from happening. Good defensive possession here for Memorial. Everest not able to get in rhythm this time down. Hall, skip pass, Preby 3 is off. Hall with an offensive rebound. Hall to the rack, and he's going to be fouled by Connor Welsh. A pair of free throws coming up for Marcus Hall. He is 0 for 1 from the free throw line. Missed free throw on a and one bucket from earlier in the game. 2 coming up now. Sutton Transport in Weston is your local family-owned trucking company specializing in next-day LTL delivery and national volume LTL services. Rest assured of getting your freight to its destination safely and timely. Sutton Transport in Weston, fueled by 40 years of great service with a personal touch. Hall buries both. 3-point Memorial lead, 4:15 to play here in the half. Yeah, just a cold shooting night from the floor for both sides. I know Jesperson just made the last one down. It's not been anything to say. Again, I say it. And again, it's a three-pointer made. This time, Peter Albert, his second of the game. He's got 6. So I guess if you want points, I should keep talking about how poor the field goal shooting has been. If you believe in that kind of thing. Hall, a strong take. Here's Jesperson on the move, and he draws a foul. So sophomore Cooper Jesperson to the line. He's got 5 points here in the first half. Find your next career path with just a phone call to Express Employment Professionals. With locations in Wausau, Stevens Point, and Marshville, no matter where you are in central Wisconsin, save yourself some time and find your next employer at expresspros.com. Jesperson makes good on the first. Lead back to 5, tying the largest lead of the half for Memorial. Jesperson looking to extend it and does at 6. Again, Jason Zaleski here alongside Gabby Anderson. Gabby's going to head back down courtside soon to continue filming for All Access. So you get me on the 1s and 2s. Block is going to be called on Albert as Hall went to the bounce. And team foul number 8, so 1 and 1 coming up for Hall. First foul of the game on Peter Albert. Hall, good on the free throw. Doesn't miss many. Elite Auto Care is where Schofield, Weston, and Wausau turn for local family-owned auto service you can trust. For all major and minor repairs on both foreign and domestic vehicles, look to Elite Auto Care on Schofield Avenue in Schofield. Lane violation, so Hall not allowed to shoot that free throw. Fundamental error there for the Evergreens. So lead at 5 for Memorial. Here's Albert. Albert in the lane. It stopped, doubled there, kicked back out to Mistel. Now here's Jesperson with McFarland watching over him. They switch. Hall now. And ball given off to Stoik. Stoik on the baseline and push. So team foul number 6 on Everest. And foul will go on McFarland. It looks, well. Sorry, Studeman. So Studeman's third. So in foul trouble now is the sophomore 6'4" Casey Studeman. And he will come out quickly off the bench as Ebersold. Into Jesperson, launches from there, too strong. And ball last off of Albert. Albert thought he was fouled by Preby. But officials' calls are just that, official and final. You can think what you like. Our 3 officials here through the first half of play doing a really nice job and accurately call the steps on McFarland. Tough pass to handle for Connor anyway. So in for the first time today, Cade Felch. Felch will come in, McFarland will come out. A 5-point game, 2:54 to play in the first. Preseason rankings had Memorial as number 9 in the state. Have not got a ranking yet on the season. We will next week as a 3 hit for Clark. So Clark first points today, and the lead is up to 8. Ball worked around Preby, now corner to Felch. Look inside to Hall. Again, they've got Hall bracketed. They've got Albert in front of them, and now Stoik waiting in the lane to collapse on any entry to Hall. Good defensive possession again for the Abes. They've had a few of them. This looking like another one. Now Hall. Hall turns. Stoik comes on the double. Swing out to Felch. Ball is going to be worked around. And the Abes defense able to catch up. And Hall, and knocked away, but they say Albert punched it out, and he was the last to touch. So 1:54 left in the half. Everest looking for some points here. They trail by 8. Here's Sale. Felch up top. Ball worked around. Hall waved off the entry pass, and now the travel is going to be the call as Preby lost his footing. Travel ball turned back over to Memorial. So Albert inbounds with 1:40. Coach Bruschi calls out the play. See what the Abes have in mind here for the final 95 seconds. This see a lot, especially in rural central Wisconsin basketball. This is believe it or not, if you're not familiar with that style of basketball, we've seen teams hold for one with 1:30 left in the half. Probably not going to be what's going on here. I hope not. So the foul on Preby and team foul number 7. So that'll put Albert to the free throw line. Pair of threes for Peter here in the first half. So 1-and-1 opportunity here for Albert. And the free throw is good, so he'll earn himself another. Now's your chance to work with a company that really understands growth. Foundation Finance Company has grown every year since they started in 2012 with great full-time, part-time positions. Start a job making the money you need with flexible scheduling and a close-knit, fun-loving group. Full-time benefits start on day one. Learn more at foundationfinance.com. Albert able to make good on both free throws, and now a foul on the other side, and now Everest will go to the line. So Jesperson picks up the foul, his first. Team foul number 9. So this is Hall to the free throw line, where he is 3 of 4 here in the first half from the line. 7 points in the half for Hall. Leads all, well, shouldn't say that, 8 points, the leading scorer, Owen Sale. But Hall now at 8, looking for 9. And 9 rattles out. And ball stolen away. Here goes McFarland. No. Ebersold the follow. Yes. So Ebersold with the follow. He gets the bucket. His first of the night. And I would say a needed basket. And right back Jesperson. Timber. So Jesperson with the three-pointer. 10-point lead for Memorial. Just when Everest maybe had a little bit of a chance there to grab some momentum, Jesperson squashes it. And foul coming across. They're going to call that a Mestel. There they are. So in the double bonus now. So a pair of free throws coming up for Cade Felch. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. So Felch, 6-foot freshman, hits on the front end. .40 seconds to play as Felch launches the second off back iron. And ball fought for on the floor and a jump ball. This will be a Memorial on the possession arrow. 37 ticks left in the half. Coming up at halftime, we'll get our preseason interview with head coach Oliver Drake. Won't be able to play it in its entirety, but don't fret, folks. That full interview available on Facebook and YouTube. And they call that on demand these days. You just watch it whenever you want. But we'll play you about 9 minutes of it. First-year coach here at DC Everest, Oliver Drake. 3 launched by Clark, too strong. Offensive rebound, Mestel. Mestel out to Albert. Albert on the pass fake. Can't get it to fall. Clark skies for the rebound. And it's going to be a 1-and-1 coming up. Who do they call it on? McFarland. So McFarland's second, team foul number 8. So Clark will step to the free throw line. First free throw of the night for the 5'11 sophomore Julius Clark. Free throw is good. So Clark will earn himself a second. Memorial regains their 10-point lead, matching their largest here of the half. And now 11. So final 20 seconds here in the half. It'll be a Memorial halftime lead. Will it be 11 or something else? Here's Sale, bounces it into Hall, fortunately right off his knee and into the hands of Felch. 5 seconds, Hall, rise, fire, 3, no. And put back, it's good if it goes, and off the front of the rim on the shot from Owen Sale. And that's where the first half will come to an end. First half score, Eau Claire Memorial 35, DC Everest 24. Again, our game presented today by Security Health Plan. Promises kept, plain and simple. Here's the aforementioned preseason interview with Evergreen's head coach Oliver Drake on Zaleski Sports. Today's Coach on the Couch is sponsored by Fleet Farm. Get the lowest Black Friday pricing at Fleet Farm. Find deals on fleetfarm.com starting at 8 p.m. on Wednesday. Welcome to Coach on the Couch. I'm your host, Jason Zaleski, visiting today with DC Everest Evergreen's boys basketball coach, Oliver Drake. Coach, this is normally the time in the interview I ask how many years you've been the coach with the Evergreens and what keeps you coming back, but this is a little bit different. First-year coach, so congratulations. Welcome. Welcome to the Evergreens family. So tell us a little bit about your coaching background and then why DC Everest basketball.
Yeah, well, thanks for the welcome, and we're excited to partner with you. I've enjoyed watching your work from afar with the football program and some of our other sports. You guys do outstanding work, first and foremost, and we're excited to partner with you with our basketball season. But I was born in Wisconsin, born at Marshfield, Wisconsin, raised all my life in Neillsville, Wisconsin. My wife is from Cedarburg, Wisconsin, so a big why on why we're back in the state is family, and so we're excited to be back in the state of Wisconsin, closer to family. Number two is I've spent the last 19 years in collegiate basketball. I was a head coach the last 12 years at 2 different institutions in the Midwest, and there just comes a point in your time where we're raising kids, and we wanted to find the right fit to set down some deep roots. So when the DC Everest job opened, we were looking to make a move back to Wisconsin, and it just seemed like a really good place to combine both personal, family, and work. And so that's why Everest. It's been a great transition. We're really, really excited to be here and excited to get things rolling from a basketball standpoint.
Evergreens fans already know this about me. They hate it about me. I'm a 1993 graduate of Marshfield Senior High School. I always say Roll Tigers, but we're happy to have everybody in the mix now, and I think everybody's like you have enjoyed being part of what we do around here. So looking at last year's team, a good basketball team. It looks like you've been left in pretty good shape, handed the keys to a pretty nice car, as a matter of fact. Looking through last year's film and stats and stuff like that, what did you know about last year's boys basketball team?
Well, the cool thing now, versus when you and I were playing, is videos available. So, not only can you look at stats, but most importantly, you can see, what your eye test tells you in that video, and getting, really digging into their film from last year. And you're right, we've been left a good situation. Obviously, I think we have one of the best players in the entire state in Marcus Hall. His skill set is second to none in the entire state. His work ethic matches his skill set. We have another really good senior in Connor McFarland. And then a guy coming fresh off the football field, having an outstanding year with a ton of upside, is Arlen Sangster. So we have 3 really good seniors, coupled with a lot of good underclassmen. So we're excited about our group. Certainly we have a lot of work to do. We know that. But from last year, I'm not too concerned about last year. We're just really focused on the now, and focused on anytime you're implementing a new system, there's a lot of teaching that needs to take place. And that's really what we're dialed into right now, is really teaching our system, getting our guys to understand not just what we want to do, but most importantly, why we want to do those things, and then how it'll look, and what we'll get from it when we do all those things. So excited about our group. We got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, visiting with first-year boys basketball coach Oliver Drake, DC Everest Evergreens. All right, so we talked about Marcus. He was 5th in the state in scoring last year. The team was 11-13 last year, a first-round playoff exit. So coming into this year, I know you mentioned the new system, but is it a matter of, Marcus, he's just going to, go out and do his thing. He's a joy to watch, averaging 30 points a game. Does it need to be more even than that, or should Marcus still, is he still going to lead the team in scoring, and you're going to have to incorporate some other stuff to be better, or one step better than 11-13?
Yeah, number one is Marcus is going to continue to lead us in scoring. That's not going to be any secret here. And I think Marcus is willing to do whatever it takes to have team success. So I don't think he's too concerned about his points per game. Obviously, everybody knows he can score it in about every which way. I think the biggest thing is not a scoring issue with what we do. It's got to be a defense and a rebounding issue. And that's where we really got to get dialed in. We really got to be way more consistent and play with more urgency on the defense end and from a rebounding standpoint. So offense certainly was not an issue for them in the past. I don't see that being an issue for us in the present. But what we're really addressing is the things that take no talent. And it takes no talent to get in the stance. It takes no talent to move on airtime, to have hands and feet, to do all those tough things. But it's hard. And it takes no talent to get in the mixed rebound. It takes no talent to put a body on a body. But it's hard to consistently do those things. So we're really focused on the things that you control day in and day out. And so hopefully we can, and hopefully our fans will see some progress in those areas, because that's really what separates good teams from great teams, and okay teams from bad teams, is that defense and rebounding.
Let's talk about the conference you compete in, the Wisconsin Valley Conference. For decades, maybe forever, but for decades, it has been a tough, grit, hard-nosed, dive on the floor, box out, hips, butt, the whole thing. What do you know, and how do you prepare your guys to play in that style of conference?
Yeah, I love to hear that. That's what's is going to be our DNA is going to be defense and rebounding. Watching some of the teams, from previous years, just kind of get a little handle on. I love the style of play. I just think it's a more blue collar, tough, hard nosed approach, like you said. And again, it's day after day, teaching it, repping it, correcting it, reteaching it, and just continually emphasizing the things that take no talent. But that doesn't mean they're easy to do, and just continuous looking to get better each day at those tasks at hand. So it's a continual process. We got, like I said, a lot of work to do to get to where we want to get to. But this group has a big upside.
Let's talk about your seniors on this year's team. You mentioned a couple already, but as a collective group, I want to talk about expectations, because during practice, as a coach, you can stop practice. You can set up scenarios. You can take the ball, but on game day, you're on the sideline, and a lot of times you prefer your seniors to be extensions of you on the basketball floor. What is your expectations of this group of seniors?
Well, you're exactly right on that. If we're going to become the kind of program that I think we can become, we got to become a players coach team. And so you've hit it right on the head. That's what we expect. We expect our guys to be an extension of us. To be constantly communicating, to be constantly holding each other accountable. And our guys have done a great job of that thus far. Obviously, we're throwing a lot at them in a short amount of time. Our 3 seniors, we have some good juniors, and obviously Coleman Preby, a returning all-conference guy as a freshman, have all done a really nice job of understanding the importance of, we can be good if we're a coach's coach team. We can become great if we're a player's coach team. And so you've hit it exactly on the head. We got to become that. We only have so many timeouts. You only have so many times you can stop the game. And that's where we got to be behind the scenes during those dead balls. Our guys got to be coaching one another. And so far, they've done a really, really nice job of that.
Let's do our best here to envision maybe the first, 5 or 6 games, and we're 6-7 minutes into a particular game. People, the fans and your fan base, the boosters, the parents, the whatever, they're getting used to you and your style, regardless of what the scoreboard says. How will those? All right, gang, again, you can find the rest of that, or the full interview, I should say, the full interview between myself and DC Everest boys basketball coach Oliver Drake on YouTube and Facebook. Just search that out, or head over to Zaleski Sports on Facebook, and you'll find that and many more of interviews from all over Central Wisconsin, boys and girls basketball. First half scoring, we'll go through that with you here real quick. Got about a minute left before the start of the second half. 10 points to lead the way for Eau Claire Memorial from Cooper Jesperson. So Jesperson leads all scorers with 10 points. 8 points from Peter Albert, 8 points from Mason Stoik, 5 off the hand of Julius Clark, and a pair of points each for Ben Mistel and Connor Welsh. For DC Everest, 8 points, Marcus Hall and Owen Sale, each with 8 points. 5 for Connor McFarland, 1 bucket for Colin Ebersold, and a made free throw for Cade Felch, your first half scoring. We'll be back with the start of half number 2 right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Winter's coming fast, which means it's time to hit the trails. Bill's Service Center has all things you need to stay warm and dry on the trails this winter. With a full selection of jackets, bibs, helmets, boots, casual wear. And don't forget that Bill's is your chainsaw safety gear headquarters. Bill's Service Center is your one-stop connection for all your cold weather riding gear.
Don't freeze your jingle bells off. Get your cold weather riding gear at Bill's Service Center. Bill's Service Center, where the adventure begins.
Again, Eau Claire Memorial All Access Boys and Girls Basketball first show launches on Monday, then weekly thereafter. During the basketball season, Zaleski Sports Eau Claire Memorial All Access presented by Security Health Plan. Security Health Plan, promises kept, plain and simple. Greens with an opening bucket. Basket from Studeman just a moment ago. One rattles in and out. Hall with the rebound. And then a three from Preby. So the Greens come out firing here to start this second half. So Cohen Preby with a three, and it's 5 points out of the halftime break for DC Everest. 6-point game. Here goes Jesperson. The up and under is there. Smooth moves from Cooper Jesperson. And it's going to be a foul on Clark, so Clark will pick up the foul. That'll be his second. So Preby to handle. Here's Hall. And Hall, 8 points, well off his season pace in that first half. But Evergreen's well off their season pace. And again, guys, we're talking about 2 points, or 2 games, right? There's Hall as his defender goes to the ground. Hall with a rise and fire. So you're talking about 2 games, such a small sample size. So I'm trying to keep things tamed down here a little bit. And we get a whistle on the floor. And again, the players are being told to zip it. These officials have had enough. Whatever it is that's being said, the officials have now said the last word. Presumably. Here's Albert. Yeah, a lot of trash talking on the basketball floor, boys, girls, what have you, at all levels. Well, maybe not all levels, but high school varsity and up, as this will be a foul on Cohen Preby. So Preby picks up his second. Each team now with 1 foul in the half. So Albert to inbound. Preby puts up a little resistance on the inbound. Jesperson now Stoik. Stoik, nice ball movement. Here's Welsh in the lane and good. So second bucket of the night for Welsh. And miscommunication there between Ebersold and Hall. So Owen Sale's going to come in. Out comes Ebersold for Coach Oliver Drake. And Coach Drake tells his 6'2" junior, just slow it down a little bit out there. So Abe's go to work, 8-point lead. Shot from up top by Clark. He hits the deck, and that's going to be a foul. That's going to send Julius Clark to the line for a trio of free throws. Auto Select, located in Schofield Avenue in Weston, has been providing dependable vehicle repair, service, and tires for 22 years. With a 3-year nationwide warranty and free roadside assistance at Auto Select, you're good to go. That's Auto Select on Schofield Avenue in Weston. First good for Clark. And the second. So Clark with a pair of points here in this half. He had 5 in the first half, so 7 looking for 8. As Studeman takes a seat for the Greens, and Clark hits all 3. Nice job from the free throw line there for the 5'11" sophomore Julius Clark. There's Felch in the game. Preby. Sale, ball fake, nothing doing there. McFarland and Jesperson all in his business out there. And Abes defensively have impressed here in this one. Now Felch open for three, passed on it. Long three instead for McFarland off the mark. Hall offensive rebound, and the putback is good. And Coach Oliver Drake with that will call the timeout, as will we. You're watching high school basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Stone Innovations, home of Wisconsin's largest granite and quartz selection, is now featuring the best stone shopping experience in the state. Our brand new indoor facility allows for a home-like, comfortable atmosphere. Choose from hand-picked stone from around the world and select the perfect look for your dream kitchen in the best lighting possible. Then sit down with our free design services to customize the look of your kitchen. Our projects come with a lifetime warranty. Stone Innovations, Wisconsin's granite and quartz leader. Appleton, Rhinelander, Clover, Madison.
Thank you for helping Abbey Bank become the most highly recommended community bank.
Thank you to all of our customers for helping us be successful.
Thank you for putting your trust in us.
Thank you for your loyalty.
Thank you for helping us support our communities.
We are grateful for customers like you.
Thank you to all of our customers. We hope to see you soon.
Again, Zaleski Sports All Access here at Eau Claire Memorial. Boys and girls basketball. First episode jumps off on Monday, and then every Monday for the duration of the regular season. And Zaleski Sports Eau Claire Memorial All Access brought to you by Security Health Plan. Security Health Plan, promises kept, plain and simple. Here goes Clark to the rack, blocked by Hall. Coming out of the DC Everest timeout, off of the fingertips of Mason Stoic and out of bounds. Second time we've seen Coach Drake get the basket, get the quick timeout. Looking for a momentum shift, likely is Coach Drake. But you see that type of sequence in college basketball. A lot is Felch for three. Cade Felch, timber. Perhaps something Coach Drake drew up in that huddle, but yeah, you see that a lot in college basketball. Of course, Coach Drake recently came from the collegiate level here to DC Everest. I heard about that in our halftime presentation with Coach Drake. And Felch out in front, but went through, not around, Connor Welsh, and will pick up the foul. Jesperson to inbound. Albert, entry pass, now bounced out to Clark. Clark will launch for a three, no. And rebound brought down by McFarland. Pass all the way down quickly. Felch, corner, three. Oh, just off the front of the rim. 6-point lead was looking to get shaved to three on that shot. Nice ball fake from Jesperson. Got past Hall. And rebound fought for, and a jump ball is going to be the call. Possession arrow will keep it on this side of the floor. Get Culligan Water for only $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water at CulliganH2O.com. 13 minutes to play. 6-point Abe's second half lead. Again, 35-24 the halftime score. Jesperson off the backboard, almost got it to go. Ball still fought for. And Memorial ball, it was Sale who thought he had kept it alive. We'll stay with Memorial. Nice work down there by 5'10" senior guard Peter Albert. Fighting for the rock down there on the baseline. So Connor Welsh will come back in. Out goes Elliott Height. So 13 Height back to the bench. Jesperson again to trigger. Looked at Albert, now into Albert. Hall all the way out on him. Nearly 30 feet from the basket, playing defense on Peter Albert and playing it well. Hall will stay out. Now looks at Jesperson, and we're going to get a foul here on McFarland. As he was chasing Welsh, they say McFarland grabbed Welsh. third foul now on Connor McFarland and team foul number 4 on DC Everest here in the half. Jesperson under the basket, into Stoik. Back to Stoik it goes, dribble to the wing. Now makes his move in the lane. Mason Stoik, and bodies hit the floor. This is going to be a foul on Everest. The team foul number 5. The shot is waved off, and the foul is going to go on Colin Ebersold. Nicolay Bank offers personal banking at its best with locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill. Learn more at nicolaybank.com. Clark had that one knocked away by Felch. So Greens get the turnover on the steal made by Welch. Here's Hall now with it. Hall makes room, and an offensive foul is going to be the call. So Hall with the off arm pushed off. So first, wait a minute here. Why is Everest inbounding? Okay. And now Hall with another offensive foul. I'm not sure what happened there and why Everest still had the ball. They called the foul on Hall. They called an offensive foul on Marcus Hall, and then the Greens inbounded. If you're watching, and I know a lot of you are, watching on a mobile device, hit me up in the chat box down below and tell me why. I missed something there. Coach Brieske is also asking what did he miss? So the scorers table reported the foul on Hall. So they've called back-to-back fouls now on Eau Claire Memorial, and at this point I won't know who they're on. My apologies. But the scorers table and the PA announcer had announced the foul on Everest, and that was not the case. So the last 2 fouls were on a player or players from Memorial, and now they've caught that up at the scorers table. With no indication up here, I won't know. But it doesn't matter. A 3 from Ebersold. So it's a 3-point game. 3 just like that. Back for Cooper Jesperson. Jesperson says, enough for this monkey business. I'll just hit a 3 of my own. Felch now. Off to McFarland. Worked into the hands of Hall. And whistle under the basket. And this is going to go, I think, on Jesperson. It'll be his second. Oh, Clark. So 3rd on Clark, 4th on Memorial here in the half. And that'll bring Wesley Mboga into the game. Out comes Peter Albert. So just spell Albert for a bit here. 11:40 left in the game. 6-point Memorial lead. As Ebersold just hit a 3 from there a moment ago. He'll dribble it back up top. Now Felch. McFarland on the perimeter. We'll hand off there to Preby. Preby launches a long 3. Got it! Cohen Preby from deep. He's got 6 points all here in the second half. His second 3-pointer of the half, held scoreless in the first half. Back to a 3-point game. And Preby with the foul. Went for the steal. Jesperson wisely turned away. And by that point, it was Preby running into the hip of Jesperson. Jesperson walks it across. Clark asked for and got a screen from Welsh. Welsh on the roll, put the ball to the floor, which a lot of coaches will teach no on that, but Welsh does, and able to convert on the basket. Nice pick and roll ran there by the Abes. Yeah, a lot of big men get taught just put the ball up right away. Don't bring it to the floor. That's where you're going to get it dug out. But didn't matter that time. And we get a foul here, 25 feet from the basket on Mboga. his second. So Mboga picks up his second. Team foul number 5, so foul reset. Eau Claire Memorial 5 team fouls in the half. DC Everest with 6, so you would anticipate free throws coming up for the final fourth quarter here, if there was such thing in Wisconsin high school basketball. But the final 9 minutes anyway. Hall left alone for 3, rattles in and out. Rebound Welsh. Missed opportunity there for Marcus Hall and the Evergreens. Here's Clark now, works off an Mboga screen, and double bounce pass to Jesperson. That's off left. A loose ball picked up by Studeman. Ebersold, 3, no, off the front of the rim. Hall with the rebound in the lane, and Hall's going to step to the line. The foul is going to go on Clark. That'll be his 4th. Get your next countertop island or backsplash from Stone Innovations, the area's go-to for fabrication, design, and installation of such a great variety of stone products. Let Stone Innovations bring your home or business look to the next level. Visit stoneinnovations.net. Hall was 4 of 5 free throw shooting in the first half, misses the first free throw attempt here in the second. And a comeback attempt, part of that recipe, a big part of that recipe is made free throws. Hall makes the second. It's a 4-point game, just under 10 to play. And home opener tonight for Eau Claire Memorial. Evergreens await their home opener on the entry pass to Welsh. Reach through by Preby. He'll pick up the foul. That'll be his 4th, I think. Well, 4th foul on Cohen Preby, yes. So as Preby racks up his 4th, it'll be Owen Sale to come in and spell Preby. Connor Welsh, free throw on the 1 and 1, just into the bonus, and misses. A rebound hauled in by Hall. Sale works around a screen set by Studeman. Now kick out to Ebersold. McFarland. And Memorial's defense been impressive here all night. As the Evergreens at 43 here with 9 to play. Hall in the lane, and that foul's going to go on Welsh. And on the take, Marcus Hall has earned himself 2 more free throws. For the best in recreational or hunting properties in Wisconsin, call Brian Roosh with Whitetail Properties. Share your goals with Brian, and he'll tell you where and how to make it a reality. 715-213-4468. That's 715-213-4468. Whitetail Properties. They say the second rut, deer hunting, right? Second rut is upon us. Musket musket loader right now, or you know, archery if you're me. Not a big fan of the smoke pole. 2-point game. There's Albert out to Stoik. Stoik inside and gets run over by Colin Ebersold unintentionally. Stoik put the brakes on, and Ebersold continued his path. Big thanks to our game day sponsors, Era Pancakes, Merrill Iron and Steel, Jamie Schley, American Family. So Stoik for the 1 and 1. And will earn himself another. Stoik good on both. Four-point game, under 9 to play. Here goes Hall on Mboga. Hall lost the ball on his way up. But he's going to draw the foul, and back to the free throw line goes Marcus Hall. Mboga picks up his 3rd, team foul number 8. So both teams now with 8 fouls in the half. And as I said, with about 11 minutes to go, we're going to get a lot of free throws here coming down the final 9 minutes, and that has begun to materialize. Hall hits the first. "14 points for Marcus Hall, as Mboga will come to the bench. Clark with the 4 fouls back on the floor. Clark in 2, also in the game is Ben Mistel. Here's Hall on the second, and it's good. That was a really pure-looking free throw there from Marcus Hall. It's a 2-point game here in Eau Claire. It's a 12-point lead in the first half, late in the first half for Memorial. And this is going to be an offensive foul called on Mistel. So second on Mistel, but more importantly, the ball back to DC Everest. We get a Eau Claire Memorial timeout on the floor. Back for more basketball after this on Zaleski Sports.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
Did you know you can start your 4-year degree locally and get the same college experience closer to home? From the moment you step onto our campus, we'll be there for you, supporting your dreams, saving you money, and giving you a well-rounded academic and social experience with student housing, clubs, sports, and leadership opportunities. With NTC's liberal arts transfer degree, you can start here and go anywhere, including guaranteed transfer to UW-Madison, North Central Technical College. Transferability made easy.
Again, it's Eau Claire Memorial All Access here on Zaleski Sports, presented by Security Health Plan. Security Health Plan promises kept plain and simple. First episode pops off on Monday. You watch those episodes on Facebook, Zaleski Sports, Facebook, Zaleski Sports West, and YouTube, Zaleski Sports, every week on Monday evening through the basketball season. Give you an inside look at practice in the locker room on game day. Other special features as well throughout the season. Shot for McFarland comes up just a bit strong. Coming out of the Eau Claire Memorial timeout, here's Stoik. Long 3 off back iron. A rebound brought down by Sale. Nice rebound there from the 6'2" junior Owen Sale. Hall calls for a screen. Didn't really get it. Now in the lane goes Hall. Leans in and drains it. That's why he's Mr. Basketball candidate for 2023 here on Zaleski Sports, and we are tied at 49. Just see the special ability of Marcus Hall. Defensively, offensively, from the free throw line, team leader. If you want a Mr. Basketball candidate, that's who you're looking for right there. 13 in green, Marcus Hall. And nice quick first step there for Cooper Jesperson. And able to get around Sale. Sale reached and grabbed. And that'll put Jesperson to the line. So each side now with 9 fouls in the half. And Jesperson looking to break the 49-all tie. 7:22 to play in the game. Jesperson, free throw is good. So bonus free throw here for Jesperson. Is off the back iron, no good. Ball tipped around and out to Mistel. Long 3 from Jesperson off back iron. Another long rebound. That one will be picked up by Sale. Sale's got to fight for it and does get it. Evergreens trail by 1. Just over 7 to play. Here goes Hall. Hall on the give underneath. What a dish, the dime, the assist from Hall to Studeman. Everest in the lead. As I said, Marcus Hall offensively, defensively, from the free throw line, helping his teammates. Team leader, there's Jesperson. Nice bucket there for Jesperson to retake the lead. 3 from Sale, Timber! Owen Sale. He's got 11. First bucket of the half for Sale. 2-point Everest lead. Jesperson, rise, got it! Cooper Jesperson. We'll go back and forth here in the gym at Eau Claire Memorial. Here's Sale. Now Ebersold. Ebersold spins on Clark. Give off now to Hall. McFarland dribble it back up top. Here's Sale on the take. Got that one stripped away. Back in comes Preby. He's got 4 fouls. He'll come in for Sale. So Cohen Preby, sophomore, with 4 fouls. Back in the game here, under 6 to play, and in comes Welsh to the scorer's table. Welsh will come in for Mistel. Everest with the ball, trailed by 1, and it's an offensive foul on Hall. Oh, that's calling on Preby. So that'll be Preby's 5th. So Cohen Preby's day has come to an end. Although he's still on the floor now, they realize. So Preby and his 5 fouls will come out. Get a round of applause from the folks from Schofield who've made their way over to tonight's game. So Preby will end his night with 6 points. So came back in the game, lasted about 4 seconds, picked up the foul. Here's Jesperson with it. Stoik. Now Albert. Haven't heard much from Albert here in the second half until now. First points of the half for Peter Albert. He's got 10 in the game. And a foul called after. So they called Albert with the foul after he makes the bucket. Or did they wave the bucket off? No. Made the bucket. So technical foul on Peter Albert. So 2 free throws here for Hall. Again, all game long, I'm 200 feet away, so I have no idea what's being said. But there has been talk. The officials have done their best to put a stop to it. Not sure if that's whatever the occasion was there, but Albert will take a seat. He's got 4 fouls now, and he'll take a seat on the bench. So after a nice basket, tough sequence there for Peter Albert picking up the tech. So Everest with the ball, down by 1. I've said that a lot here over the last few minutes. Here's Hall now. Hall goes to work. Welsh stopped his drive. Sale on the ball fake. Sale under and to Studeman. What a find there. Sale to Studeman. Nine points now for Studeman. Here's Jesperson, rims it in and out. Imboga skies for the rebound, and on the pass attempt gets it ripped away by Ebersold. Yeah, Prentice, thank you, Prentice. Yeah, can't taunt. Yeah, understood. These officials have been, I believe, perfect all night. They have called a really good game out here. Here's Sale on the take over Welsh. Back come the Abes. Here's Stoik. Clark on the drive and tried to get off to Welsh. Welsh with good hands under the basket. Picked it up, put it back in. Nice job there from Connor Welsh. Quick hands, quick reaction, and a timeout on the floor. 59-58 Memorial. Back after this on Zaleski Sports.
Thank you for helping Abbey Bank become the most highly recommended community bank.
Thank you to all of our customers for helping us be successful.
Thank you for putting your trust in us.
Thank you for your loyalty.
Thank you for helping us support our communities.
We are grateful for customers like you.
Thank you to all of our customers. We hope to see you soon.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine-free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
Back here to Eau Claire. Abe's lead by 1, 59-58. Memorial, 1 timeout remaining here in the game. 3 stoppages left for Everest. Again, said this a lot here in the last 5-6 minutes of gameplay. Everest comes down the floor with the ball, trailing by 1. That means there's been many lead changes over the last few minutes. Here goes Hall. Hall in the lane, hesitates, floats, gets his own board. 2 more free throws coming up for Marcus Hall. Dalton says, is there a box score? Well, there will be one available later tonight. I'll tell you what, as soon as we get it, we'll put it on Twitter, @Zaleski Sports. If there's a certain player that you'd like to know about Dalton points, I can tell you that. We don't keep track of rebounds and assists up here in the broadcast booth. There's not enough hands for that. You are more than welcome to join our next broadcast, though. We will take your help. Hall hits on the first. Hall has now hit 8 consecutive free throws, make it 9. 9 of 10 now in this half shooting. He was 4 of 6 in the first half. There's some scores for you, Dalton. Here's Stoik on the curl off the glass and good. Everest with the ball, down by 1. McFarland threw his legs over to Sale. Hall flashed, ball goes other side. Here goes McFarland now, stopped on the blocks. Pump fake in for Connor McFarland. And Coach Drake is going to call the timeout. His Greens lead by 1 on Zaleski Sports.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
Coming out of the DC Everest timeout, Greens lead 62-61. Again, big thanks to all of our sponsors here today, those you've seen during our commercial breaks, plus Ag Country, Heartland Farms, Crystal Finishing, Stewart Optical, Fleet Farm, Purple Mountain Solutions, Sutton Transport, Express Employment, Foundation Finance, Elite Auto Care, Mutual of Wausau, Auto Select of Weston, Culligan Water, Nicolay Bank, Stone Innovations, Whitetail Properties, Era Pancakes, Merrill Iron and Steel, Jamie Schley, American Family, and Nasonville Dairy. Whew. Everybody chipping in to make sure you get to stay nice and warm and snow-free back at home tonight. Here's Mistel to the rack. He's fouled by McFarland. Thank you, Drew, for checking out the broadcast and agreeing with me. Yeah, this has been a finely officiated game. So Mistel now to the line. Both teams now in the double bonus. This is, though, a shooting foul. So Mistel would have shot 2 free throws here anyway. And hits on the first. And the second from Mistel, that one pops out. So here we are, tied at 62, under 3 to play. Down the stretch they come. Hall motions, asks for a clear out. Hall clears it out, dribbles it off his foot and out of bounds. One of the rare ball handling mistakes that you'll see all season from Marcus Hall. So Jesperson will bring it up. Tied at 62. Again, coming down to the wire. Tense moments ahead, everybody. Buckle in. Here's Jesperson. He got bumped on his way through by Studeman. And Cooper Jesperson to the free throw line. Jesperson 3 of 4 free throw shooting here tonight. Jesperson at the line and off and back iron. Yeah, so anyway, Dalton, we'll put the scorebook up on Twitter. Again, Twitter at Zaleski Sports. We'll put tonight's scorebook up there for everybody to see. Jesperson hits on the back end and breaks our tie for the moment. 2:25 to play. There's McFarland up top. Hall sets the screen. McFarland left alone, didn't pull the trigger. Sale will, and just too strong. Clark with the rebound. Just over 2 minutes here to play, and Memorial with the ball. Here's Jesperson with it. Jesperson bleed a little bit of time off the clock. Now the Abes go. Here he is. Jesperson, 3 on the way, too strong, and rebound McFarland. Here's Hall in the corner. 90 ticks left. Hall on the give and go, off the backboard and good. Marcus Hall off the glass, and Hall beginning to fill it up. We're going to keep it right here during this timeout, as I've got a little bit of math to do as Hall and the Evergreens take a 1-point lead. It is a full timeout on the floor. Now, no worries there. And Everest is down 1 again, says Jason. Yeah. Well, now the Abes are down 1 again. All right, let's do some math here. 25 unofficially for Hall. Again, Hall with just 8 points in that first half. He's averaging 32 points a game through 2 games. But off to a nice start. But Mr. Basketball candidate here in Wisconsin for 2023, Marcus Hall, filling it up with 25. Again, 17 of those here in half number 2. Another marvelous performance here from Hall. And Gabby has departed us. She's down courtside now. Getting all your footage for Monday's All Access episode. Again, All Access on Zaleski Sports this year, featuring Eau Claire Memorial boys and girls basketball. You'll see those episodes every Monday on Facebook and YouTube at Zaleski Sports. So Jesperson in the corner now to Stoik. Minute 15, Stoik, baseline drive. No, who? It'll stay here. Stoik had that shot altered, if not blocked and deflected. 1:11 to play. What a home opener here for Memorial. Trail by 1. Albert, 3 on the way, no, and loose ball. Clark saves it into Stoik. Left all alone is Jesperson. Jesperson, floater, came up short. Ball batted back in by Mistel. Ball still loose. Mistel picks it up. Ball still bouncing around. And last off of the knee of Colin Ebersold and out of bounds. 54 ticks to play. Memorial with it. Here's Jesperson, looks to Coach Brisky on the bench, gets the play call. Coach Brisky says, come on, let's go. 45 seconds. Jesperson in the lane, shot blocked by Hall. Ball loose again. Albert throws it back in, saves it into Stoik. 37 seconds. One timeout apiece. 30 seconds to play, and a foul is going to be called, and that'll put Cooper Jesperson to the line for 2. Jesperson with a chance to tie or take the lead. He's got 2 free throws upcoming, both teams in the double bonus. 4th foul on Colin Ebersold. Jesperson to the free throw line, more importantly for the Abes. And free throw is good. We are tied at 64. That'll bring back number 11, Wes Mboga, back to the game. Out goes Mistel. Tied at 64. Jesperson a chance to give his Abes a 1-point lead. And it does. And timeout on the floor. Timeout is called. 31 seconds left. We come back to Eau Claire Memorial on Zaleski Sports.
I'm Jamie Schley. As your American Family Insurance agent, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing is wrong. Give me a call or stop by our new office location and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
So Memorial used its last timeout here of the game. 31 seconds left to play. Set up the defense here. A 1-point lead. And this has been literally back and forth for the last 9 minutes of game action. So down to the finish we come, perhaps. Could be more free throws, though, in the offing as well. So the Abes are going to pick up full court pressure. McFarland to inbound. 31.2. McFarland, in it comes to Sale. Greens look to break the backcourt pressure. They do. Across the timeline with 22 seconds to play. Here's McFarland. McFarland on the baseline. Into Hall. Hall off the backboard and got it to go. 14 seconds to play and 1. Marcus Hall, Mr. Basketball. And Albert picks up his 5th, so Peter Albert's night has come to an end. He will finish with 10 points tonight. Ben Mistel in the game. Hall to the line for a free throw that would give Everest a 2-point lead, and no, 1-point game. No timeouts left. 10 seconds for the Abes. Here's Stoik. Stoik runs into Hall, and out of bounds last on Hall. 5 seconds left. No timeouts for the Abes, 1 timeout for the Greens. Be Jesperson to inbound. Abes need a bucket to win. Here it is to Clark. Now Mistel. 3, 2. Clark at the buzzer. No. And the Greens hold on. DC Everest comes on the road. They take down Eau Claire Memorial. Final score. DC Everest 66. Eau Claire Memorial 65. What a game here we have tonight on Zaleski Sports. Wow. Hall finishes it off. We will do our best here to get Coach Oliver Drake in our post-game show, which starts now. Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily. NasonvilleDairy.com. Back for more right after this on Zaleski Sports. Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com. All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflettieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
All right, here in our Nasonville Dairy postgame show, Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily, NasonvilleDairy.com, here with DC Everest boys basketball coach Oliver Drake. I haven't caught my breath yet. Tell us about you. What a finish here in this one.
You know, I'm just so happy for our guys because they've been battling, and you know, we've really gotten after them behind the scenes and really held them to a high standard. And you know, we let one slip away against, you know, the 4th-rated team in the state in Oshkosh North on their home floor. Mm-hmm. And so for us, you know, you got to get results to continue to get the kind of buy-in we want to get to the standard that we want to get it to. And so I'm just so happy for them. They really, really deserve this one.
Some foul trouble throughout the game. One DQ, others kind of on the precipice. How do you manage through that in a game like this?
Well, especially when it's Cohen Prevey.
Yeah.
I mean, he is the, you know, he makes us go. And so, you know, you take off our second leading scorer, our floor general, our point guard, the guy that gets us into everything. I just think we saw a lot of growth out there. You know, it was next man up mentality. We went to a freshman off our bench, and I thought he did a really nice job. I thought other guys stepped in as well, and that's what it is. And then you just get it, you know, to Marcus Hall, who again, I'm biased, but I just don't think there's a better player in the state, a more complete player, and you know, I'm really, really glad he's on our team.
We don't either. We're doing everything we can to push him across the Mr. Basketball finish line, and he's lived up to it. So he's going to do his part, no doubt about that. 24 first half points, then 42 second half points. How do you attribute that difference in the second half? What do you attribute it to?
Well, we played our game. You know, we just got so bogged down, and we were just jacking up some quick one-pass shots. And on the road, you can't do that, especially when they're not going in. Yeah. You got to work, and then we started getting downhill. You know, we thought we had some advantages to get downhill and open up the floor, but I thought Memorial did a nice job of really clogging our stuff up early. We made a couple adjustments to how we would run our motion in the second half, and I thought that opened up the floor a little bit more. And it always helps you to make a few perimeter shots early because that spaces the floor more too. In the first half, we had really good looks from some of our best shooters. They didn't go in, then the defense can clog up the floor even more.
And that's you're leading me right to my next one. How would you categorize your defense's performance here tonight?
Well, this is a pretty explosive Memorial team.
Yeah,
I mean, you're talking about a team that was averaging almost 80. It was 80-some a game. They shoot over 40% from three. I really like the way our guys are buying in defensively, and this is how you win against tough teams on the road. It's defense, it's rebounding, it's making the extra pass, it's playing off 2 feet, it's using shot fakes and ball fakes, and our guys are starting, to do a little bit better in those areas. Still got a long ways to go, but I like the growth we've shown.
Yeah, it was a very fun game to watch here, Coach. A comeback victory for your Evergreens. Final score, DC Everest 66, Eau Claire Memorial 65. If you would send Mr. Sale up here, we would greatly appreciate that.
Sounds
nice
good.
win tonight,
Thank
Coach.
you. Thanks, appreciate it.
All right, you got it. That was DC Everest boys basketball coach Oliver Drake. We'll next have our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player of the game, Cohen Sale, join us right after this. And we return in just a moment on Zaleski Sports.
Many things have changed over the past 50 years, but one thing has remained the same: Bone & Joint's dedication to providing high-quality care, helping people throughout Wisconsin move better with less pain. Whether you need orthopedic, sports medicine, spine, pain management, podiatry, or physical therapy services, you can count on Bone & Joint's experienced providers to lead the way. Call us and make your appointment today. Bone & Joint, keeping lives in motion for over 50 years.
This is Monogram, Clover, Wisconsin, feeding America. And these are the people who work here, proud of their jobs and the products they make.
I started out as anybody else would, on the line, third shift, and I worked my way up to first shift and then eventually operator positions.
Monogram Foods, come grow with us.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and the Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love Home Furniture. West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
All right, back here with our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player of the game, Owen Sale. Wow, what a finish tonight. I guess let's just talk about that. Obviously, you get to watch Marcus go to work. He gets the one to finish us off. But, I mean, it was a whole team effort, especially that last 9 minutes, real back and forth. How did you and the guys stick together and stay through it to the end and pull it out?
Well, I'd say it's all thanks to our coach. He makes sure that everybody knows that it's not an individual game, it's a team game. We got to work hard together defensively, offensively, and I know last year was especially difficult for us. Like, we were scoring 90 points but losing still by like 10 or 20, and that was really difficult. I think a lot of it was because we weren't a team. We weren't playing, we weren't doing the things, as coach would say, that take no talent. But I think definitely today was a big stepping stone for us, and definitely a major improvement over what happened last year. And I think just coming together as a team and knowing that it takes more than an individual to win, I think that really helped us out there in the end.
Talked about Coach Drake here a couple times in that answer. So first year for Coach Drake.
Yeah.
Tell us how that's been, because you went through a coaching change. The team went through a coaching change.
Yes, sir.
Just kind of describe that in a few sentences.
Well, when he first came out to us and started talking to us as a team, I think in the summer, it was definitely a big step up from what I've experienced in the past with former coaches, and even stepping onto some college campuses and going to college visits. It's still a lot different. He brings a different type of intensity and expects nothing but the utmost respect and the utmost hard work for a player, and that's something that I truly value and respect about him. And I love the guy. He's awesome. I've only had the privilege of knowing him for like 5-6 months, but he's already hit me in the heart, and helped me become a better player and helped, I think, the team become better. And it was just a very smooth transition. And I'm really excited to see what the future brings for not only me and the team, but him in his future too. I'm really excited.
Obviously, a dramatic win here on the road. Home opener still to come, but locker room was already hopping. You got an hour and a half plus, depending on road conditions, on the bus ride back home. Who's the first guy that you look to, or the other guys look to on the bus to continue that celebration now on the way home?
continue the celebration. Probably Jaden Zesh. Him and Zachary Jones, I'd say. Those two, one of them's a sophomore, the other one's a junior like me. They both bring so much energy. I know they don't play a lot on varsity, but you wouldn't be able to tell if you went to our practices. They're always talking. They're always cheering everybody up, cheering everybody on, keeping everybody's head up even if they make mistakes, because you do. But they always bring so much intensity, and it's something that I truly love about both of them. And they're definitely going to be bringing it, I think, on the bus ride home.
Yeah. And is that okay, or does it need to be quiet time for some sleep and some homework? Or is it okay
the first 30 minutes we'll go crazy, and then we'll get you the next hour for homework and sleep.
All right, let's see. We're going to put some highlights together tonight. We're going to have you in our highlight house. So you
awesome.
Can stay
Sounds
right
good.
There. I'll guide you through the rest of it. Okay.
All right.
They got me running solo up here tonight, so but that's all right. I'll do what I got to do. All right. So this time I'll count you down 3, 2, 1. You just look right in the camera. I'm Owen Sale, and I'm in the house. Okay. Easy enough. All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
I'm Owen Sale, and I'm in the this one. My bad.
All right, I'll count you down again. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
I'm Owen Sale, and I'm in the house.
Perfect. All right. Yeah, I forgot that last instruction. Nice job. Enjoy the bus ride home back. Okay. All right. We'll see you next time.
Let's go.
All right. Our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player of the game, Owen Sale, and that's going to bring the broadcast to an end. 66-65. What a game. What a game here. Highlights. I don't know. You'll wake up tomorrow morning, watch the highlights. I've got an hour and a half plus trip back to the studio, so we'll get those taken care of for you. Highlights will be available on Zaleski Sports on Facebook, Zaleski Sports Wausau. Have a great night, everybody.